Stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the All Central Texas Silverhairstacker Show. Do, do. Who we got here? We got Ron. We got Beth. We got Diane. We got Brenda. All right. So, Tom sent a Facebook message that said he's having an issue with his left eye. So he got on the list to get worked in to see the doctor today, this morning. He said he would come to the show if he got back in time, but no promises because walk in. Yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of Texas represented here. We got the Houston area with uh, Beth. We got Ron at where you at, Ron? San Antonio area. Then we got the Gulf Coast. Texas rules. Yeah. Actually, I was born in Oklahoma. About the time I was a year and a half old, we moved to Texas, so I don't claim Oklahoma anymore. Conroe. Well, that's right down there, pretty close to Beth. Yeah, Conroe. I can never remember. You told me before, but I can't remember crap. I'm an old man. Bunch of old men in here. Yeah, it's the old man show. What are you talking about, Beth? Did he come in the chat? I don't remember that. Yeah, you're not bragging about living in New York. Yeah, Brenda and Diane both in New York. And the East Coast girls are hip. I really dig those styles they wear. Yeah, gotta love East Coast New York. Ah, I see. His mic wasn't working. Okay. Do, do. New York's not bad. I've been in portions of New York State. A lot of it's lovely. You just got weird politicians and bad taxes and property values. Oh my God. Reseller rowboat. That's Beth. Beth sells a lot of clothes. Clothing seller. I sell some clothes, but man, it's not my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, I've not been to New York City. I've been kind of on the outskirts a little bit. We took a trip up to the New England area, more like the Boston area, but we drove around some, got up into Maine and uh, New York a little bit. And Texas. Wow. Must have been a cool t-shirt. What was it about, Lag? Rock concert t-shirt, something like that? Adirondack foothills. It's gotta be pretty up there. I mean, we got pretty things here in Texas, but it's just a different kind of pretty. We have Poteet, Waxahachie, and Cut and Shoot. All have 4-star accommodations. Hey, don't exclude Amarillo now. There's your got the big Texan restaurant and everything. Nirvana heart-shaped box. All the ones on eBay now are fakes. Oh, sweet. Do, do, do. Mule shoe. Mullah's hoe. We used to call them mule shoe Mullah's hoe. Mule shoe, Texas. Yeah. I don't even remember any of. I can't name you a song that Nirvana sang, but I'm sure I recognize a bunch of them because yeah, they were a very popular band for sure. Anything south of New York is just a swamp. Should have kept it. What for? Just to have something pretty? I keep some pretty things around. Oatmeal, Texas. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to Oatmeal. How about Nazareth, Texas? Everybody sends a bunch of mail to the post office in Nazareth to get their post office to stamp it. Like at Christmas time, they send out Christmas cards. The Nazareth post office is swamped with people wanting to send Christmas cards from Nazareth, Texas. Look, I got a Christmas card from Nazareth. Teen Spirit. Is that what Nirvana sang? Okay. That was her big song, was it? Teen Spirit. Chautauqua Institution, world-renowned tourist destination. We have the burnout David Koresh compound over by Waco. It's probably all just cow pasture now. But we got Chip and Joanna Gaines, all their Magnolia stuff, and we got Baylor University. Yeah, I've used a passport. What are you talking about? Probably everybody has a passport. Our post office here is inundated with people getting passports because all the big towns around here, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, all the you have to make an appointment like 3 to 6 months out to get in to get a passport. But here you just walk in the post office with your papers and get your picture taken, and they take your picture right there in the post office. Going to Canada. It's not that far from New York. Canada is a long way from Texas. Yeah, it's the only reason that there's ever a waiting line at our post office here is because people come here from all around to get their passports. Because all you have to do is like call the day before and then you show up. Yeah, that's a pretty neat thing they built downtown, but I don't know. It's a little bit overrated. Your dad was Canadian dual citizen. Can you do that nowadays? Can you like claim citizenships in two nations? Do do dirt roads. Oh yeah, they ruined it, huh? It is different. They changed downtown Waco a lot the 16 years we've lived here. Used to be mostly just old, rundown uh, buildings. But they put in that. There's a row of restaurants and stores now, and and then it's not very far from that Chip and Joanna silos. Some countries allow more than one citizenship. FBI has never raided my place in the 80s. What? Yeah, I'm redeemed mine a couple of years ago, so I'm good. Need to get my car inspected so I can send in the registration. Oh, no, that wasn't my place. That wasn't his name David Koresh? God, you talk about some nutty people. Yeah, the Texas Rangers Museum is. I don't know whether it's a part of Baylor University or right just on the same. It's basically on the same property. It's right there at Baylor University. Munster. I've never been there. Where's that? We got a Waxahachie all the time. Where? David Todd Koresh. What's it cost? 75 bucks a year for a passenger vehicle or a pickup. I remember when it was $4. And you got a brand new steel license plate every year. Yeah. There's some dinosaur tracks you can go look at in Waco too. I've never been to it. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. I thought Robin Williams did some great acting in that. Just being his normal zany self. But when he was in his 30s and such, he was so quick-witted. People couldn't keep up with the way his mind worked. Huntsville. Do, do. God, if if they would just quit spending so much money, our governments. They're the Republicans and Democrats are about to reach an agreement to raise the debt ceiling, uh, which will keep inflation pumping. uh, Kick the can down the road. I wonder how much longer they can do that. You would have thought it would have ended at $10 trillion in debt, but no. Yeah, the Silverhairstacker cult. Santa Barbara, California. There's a lot of California that's beautiful, but putting up with all the crap that goes on there. Ugh. Okay, I gotta click on Beth's link here. Munster. Monster Mansion. Huh. So it is a recreation of the TV show. Okay. It's gotta be cool to just go do. Do, do, do. Lake Tahoe. Huh. Do, do. Fruit and nuts. And nuts is right. Fruits too, yeah. mean, if the federal government raises the debt ceiling, which it's going to, it's done it. I don't know how many times. Let me just Google that. How many times has the debt ceiling been raised in history? How many times has the debit? How many times is it? Since 1960, Congress has acted 78 separate times to permanently raise, temporarily extend, or revise the definition of the debt limit. Wow. Yeah, they're going to crash the dollar, absolutely. We already have high inflation. I don't know that I want to ever see hyperinflation in my lifetime here. It's almost bound to happen though, because I can live a while longer anyway. How can they just erase debt though? We're already losing trust with the rest of the world. I don't know. Yeah. They've never voted to lower spending. What? Uh, I remember Bill Clinton saying, "We've balanced the budget." Well, problem is your budget was based on deficit spending, so you didn't. Yeah, he did it by shutting down a bunch of military bases and stuff. Well, so you burying Maggie. Land of Oz, September. Where's the Land of Oz? I don't know your eBay store lag. You've never shared it that I remember. No new taxes. Yep. Had to back out of that his second term or something. No, they never. There's never been a vote for the federal government to lower the debt ceiling. Bush Senior only did one term. I thought he did two. Really? thought he. I gotta look that up. I thought both Bushes did 2 terms. Maybe because I was thinking that because he was vice president under Reagan. Huh, I guess you're right. Never doubt the 24K. Clinton beat him. I guess. How many terms did George serve? Oh, good grief, Beth. He probably took political science in college when he was in America or high school or whatever. Oh, I sold some shirts. See, I sell clothes. Why didn't it cha-ching? I didn't hear cha-ching. Yeah, got some work shirts. Three for $30. There you go. I sold some clothes. All right, I put the link up there. Somebody jump in here. Chat me up with Tom being gone. It's boring. Do, do, do. From elementary school all the way through high school graduate. Do, do. Yeah, we had political science. That was a required 1 semester course when I was in college. I don't know if they still require it or not. Today, $18.99. Well, that's my only sales so far today. And I only had two, three. I had 3 sales yesterday, but 2 of them came in early enough to go ahead and ship them. So I got 1 package. Well, I may go ahead and ship the shirts too. Studies social policy. Fix the world. Yeah. Dang, Ron. Ron's got some good sales often. That must be some fancy golf grips. I sold a set of golf grips, like 10 of them. I only got like $30 for 10. Bye, Beth. Have fun at the office. Oh, not grips. Do, do. Who creates the laws? Mm, it's kind of a questionable topic. Yep, yep. So this week, gold and silver have dropped like a rock, but I think it came back up some this morning. See what we're doing here. Silver at 23.17. So yeah, during the weekend, silver was like 25 and a half. So it's dropped like about $2 this week. Crazy. Gold is hanging around 1,950. So let's check the stock markets. What are they doing today? And they're just a little higher, just a little bit. Yeah, I would send it back, uh, except PayPal charged me a fee to get the money. I wasn't going to tell you that, but because it didn't really matter. But yeah, PayPal charged me. How much did they charge me? I forgot. About 21-ounce bars. Yeah, I guess it's not a horrible time to buy. Prices are down slightly because of the drop in silver price. I bought another 10-ounce bar myself. Yeah, what'd you get, Ron? What'd you get? Just generic bars? You saved a necklace and earrings of gold and silver. Yes, she broke the system. Yeah, I have one of those. 24K. Comes in a little box. Here's that watch I was showing. Da-da-da. Favre Luba. Luba. How do you say that in Swiss? Favre? This is a Swiss watch. Favre Luba. Luba. 18 karat gold. But it's kind of small. It looks like almost like a lady's watch on me. I think it's originally a men's watch. I guess back in the 50s and 60s, men wore a lot smaller watches. And then when people started getting into like the diving watches, the big case diver watches, everybody had to have a big ass watch case. Carry a half a pound watch around on your wrist. You want to see the size with it on? All right. I have worn this watch some. Boy, it keeps good time. It's just a hand wind watch. Yeah, it's a little bitty watch. It's real thin. Yeah, small, small. Yeah, in the 1970s, people started getting into like the, oh, you gotta have a dive watch to see how many millimeters this is right here. About 34 millimeters, which is in a men's watch nowadays, if it's not 38, 38 to 40, it's kind of not very popular. I don't know. I want to sell it, but eBay's got me running scared with the higher ticket items. What's the breakover on how much? That's a 32. I just measured it. Where's my calipers? Got a set of calipers somewhere. Calipers. My headphones just turned off on their own. Can you hear me now? The dial you measure. What? And 34 millimeter case. 32. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know for the title. Yeah. You can hear me? All right. I don't know why my headphones just decide. These headphones just automatically turn off after you don't use them for a while, but I'm sitting here talking, and I guess because I'm not listening to anything. It never happens when somebody else is in here with me because it's picking up the voice of somebody else. So I guess if I'm by myself, it goes ahead and shuts off like I'm not using them. There's the link if somebody wants to come in. Nobody wants to join me. Oh well. That's cool. That's cool. So, how much for the watch? I don't know. I see them on the 24 Chrono for Chrono 24 website for about 2,000. This watch, or one's kind of similar to it. On eBay, there's one right now for about 1,300, 1,300. Move my head more. Nobody answered my question, or I didn't see if anybody did. What's the eBay watch authentication? Da, da, da. Da, da, da. How, what, because you can sell a lot of watches on eBay. Oh, dang, I'm not. Do, do. Um, 2000. Is that right? 2000? Do, 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 do. I'm still looking. Sorry. Do, do, do. Yeah, 2000 or more. Huh. So if I sold this watch for like 1500, I wouldn't have to have it authenticated. Yeah, I gave 600 for this watch, I think. Pretty sure. It's either 600 or 300. I don't remember. I bought it like 5 years ago. Do, do, do. Anyway, I know it's not more than 600 that I gave for it. Big old whopping $26 payout. Yay. You can go to McDonald's. Yeah, I've never heard anybody complain about it. I think if you sell a watch for like more than 2000, then it goes straight to the authenticator, and then they ship it on to the customer after it passes. You would never buy a luxury item from eBay or Amazon. Why not? So I guess I should open an account with Chrono24 and try to sell it on there. I'd like to sell it. I wonder if I could put it on Facebook Marketplace. Of course, you go to meet somebody from Facebook Marketplace and they clonk you on the head and just steal it. Uh, Watch auction. I suppose I could put it in our take it down to our local auction, but they charge 30%. Not in Texas. I'll charge 30%. Yeah, I might think about doing that. And they would allow like a minimum starting bid. But I don't think our local auction has a large enough customer base to be able to sell it on there for what it's worth. 30%. So if you sold a watch for 1,500, you'd be out. It's 30. Well, if you sold it for 1,000, you'd be out 300. If it doesn't make it to 2,000, they'll just give it back. Yeah. I didn't find it. I bought it about 5 years ago. Were you around when I sold all those watches that I got from that estate buyout? Well, that sounds better than what. What kind of vetting does Chrono 24 do to make sure you're legit? They gotta have something in place so that you're not some yahoo trying to scam people. If you sell something on Chrono 24, do you send them the watch? They keep the money until the buyer says it's real. So could the buyer scam it? Powers with the buyer. What's to keep? Yeah, but you probably have a lot bigger audience. I might try Facebook Marketplace because it reaches a pretty wide audience. Aren't there any high dollar watches on Facebook Marketplace? Let's go look. Marketplace. If anybody sells anything on there. Watches for men. And we go sort by minimum price. Let's just put 1,500. Maximum 2,000. Oops, what's the deal? Okay, enter. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of watches here. There's Breitling, Aqua Racer, Tag Heuer, Casio, Movado, Tag Heuer, Mont Blanc, Tudor Prince. Just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Be careful. Chronos for retailers. Boom, 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 boom. So Chrono 24 is not a good place to try to sell my watch. She had to tell me a story about she feeds the neighborhood cats, and after dark we get all kind of different animals come eat out of the cat food. So she was telling me a story about she went out to get something out of her car after dark last night, and there was a raccoon out there, and it stood up on its hind legs and kind of went, "Whoa!" and then it scampered off. I don't know. It's just was something expensive. It's just hard to trust eBay to sell it for me. Although I sold a $2,500 watch on there. I sold a, I don't know, but that's before I heard a bunch of different stories. Do 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 do. So anyway, it's almost the weekend. I need I need to just sit here and list products. I've got a ton of stuff to get listed. Yeah. Would I accept an offer of $10? I got a customer here. Let's see what's he asking. Why did you send it through messaging? What is it? How much am I asking for it? $12.99. With free shipping? I don't know. Yeah, why not? I'm about to make a cheap sale here. Where's it going? New York? Oh, crap. So that adds about half a dollar to the shipping. Oh well, get it out of here. Got so many. I got like 1,400 listings. um, Yesterday's sales, three. I sold three things. Kind of sucked yesterday, and the day before wasn't very good. But one sale I made was a piece of silver for 100, so that'll work. See, I don't mind selling a $100 item on eBay. I mean, I just pack it up. I don't even put insurance on a $100 item. But the watch, God. Somebody does a return and sends you back a Timex. I don't know. There it is. Cha-ching. Did you hear it? Of course, $10 sale, $4 to ship it to New York. Oh well. Maybe I'll fresheners. Like air fresheners? I've got air filters. Still got a ton of filters. Oh, the Lutheran sale. What did I? Fresheners. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about. Fresheners. Beth got a sale too. I bet hers is better than mine. Mine was $10 free shipping. Well, they weren't fresheners, they're filters. They just had Febreze scent in them. Yeah, I suppose you could call them fresheners. $900 in gift cards. For the watch? No way. Yeah, I bought boxes. I mean, there were 2 huge totes of Febreze air Febreze filters for vacuum cleaners, all different kind of cleaners. Yeah, I've sold a bunch of them. I probably have sold. I mean, I'm way, 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 way in the profit on those. But the ones I still have, it's funny. The vacuum cleaner filters that I have the most of are some of the ones that get purchased the least. So I've still got most of the ones that I had a whole bunch of filters. And the ones that I had just a few filters, they're all sold and gone. But yeah, I bought those for $60, I think, and God, I know I've sold like $400, $500, $600 worth of them. The Lutheran rummage sale, it's always on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. I went there yesterday and looked around, and I don't think I bought hardly anything. I was debated hard about buying a set of china. Um, let's see if I can bring up that. Do, 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 do. Let's see. It's a pretty good pattern, a desirable pattern. Let me think here. Let's see. Royal Dalton Carlisle. It wasn't a complete set. See if I can show it. Share screen. Entire screen. I'll get there eventually, folks. Hang in there. Hang in there. This show is still going to be interesting. Yeah, you see that? They got a set of this in the rummage sale. but it's incomplete. It's like 10 cups and saucers, probably 10 of the smaller plates, and some odds and ends pieces. And they're asking $100, and I think I would do okay with it, but I really don't like shipping China. I don't like shipping glass. I'm not like Harry Humstone. That's about all he buys is glass. But I didn't buy it. I may buy it this coming Thursday if it's still there. I didn't buy anything this Thursday. Doo -doo. So we got we're off and running today. I haven't had a 0 day this month, which is good. Yeah, I've had pretty steady sales this month. I'm above my average I'm above my yearly average for the 31 days. Of course, I've had a couple of days that were just bangers, just big sale days. I sold some silver this month. Not a lot, a little bit. Some of the collectible stuff that I'm not a collector, I just want to stack. So I sell the collectible stuff and then just buy stacking silver or gold with it. Anyway, well, it's about that time. It's 9:04 on your Friday morning, and it's time to go have a weekend. I probably won't do much this weekend. I'll probably just maybe take the wife out to eat or something, but that's about it. I made what through by myself. So try to get up a bunch of listings. I got to get some stuff moved out of here. You know, when you buy stuff, you're supposed to sell it so that it goes away. Yesterday I listed 20 or 14 yard flags. I think I showed those. Yeah. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Play some poker. Yeah, I'll probably play a little poker too. Man, Sadie, I decided to take the paper check from for a withdrawal. They charged a fee for that. I didn't know they would charge me a fee. I've got to get me a Bitcoin account. Do they charge a fee for withdrawing to Bitcoin, Sadie? And we wait for his answer. Hi, Summer. Yeah, watch the replay. Yeah, they charged me like $50 to get a paper check cut. Really? Your your checks must be expensive. I get like a whole book of checks in my checkbook for, and they're delivering it by FedEx. Why they deliver a check by FedEx? No fee to send to you, but there are fees to convert it to cash. Who charges the conversion to cash? Does does Bitcoin charge you to convert Bitcoin back to cash? This is the reason to buy and sell with Bitcoin. Zelle is free. If you use Zelle to cash in Bitcoin, it's free. See, I don't know these things. I've never bought any Bitcoin. I don't know anything about it. Maybe I should start an account just to. Does Zelle hold your Bitcoin, or is it mining fees? Okay, Zelle has nothing to do with Bitcoin, but it's just a payment service. Yeah, I know that my Bank of America account has Zelle, but I've never tried. I've never tried to convert Bitcoin to cash. Yeah, silver. You got some silver? Sell it to me. Yeah, I think I've already got Zelle with my bank, but I don't know. Sadie. So if I make the deposit into a Bitcoin account, then what I should do is just use that money to pay for stuff. Just buy groceries and gasoline and stuff like that with Bitcoin, huh? Oh, you're going to convert it for me? Oh, you need to buy silver. Okay. Well, I can answer a lot of questions about that. So, customer service. Yeah, if, just any place that accepts Bitcoin. Can you convert Bitcoin into a PayPal account? I've got a PayPal account. Set up a wallet or just create a Coinbase account. Link it to one of your. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos or research or something. I don't know anything about it. Almost all online places. Amazon, eBay, major stores. Okay. It's everything we buy from Amazon. Yeah. Wouldn't last long if we used it to buy Amazon. The wife is an avid Amazon buyer. And we buy a lot of stuff from Amazon. Yeah. It's like when we ask the boys what they want for Christmas, they always send us a list of their with Amazon what do you call it? Sites. Coinbase is safest, but they charge a fee. All right. I don't like fees. I gotta sell something expensive so I can beat Beth. We'll have to compare notes on Monday to see who sold the most on Friday. Coinbase app. All right. I'll think about it. Anyway, already made the withdrawal, so I gotta wait for a paper check. They said it'd take like 5 to 8 weeks. It was coming with FedEx. Oh well. Yeah, that's about all I would use Bitcoin for anyway, is my gambling addiction. Thanks, Mr. Sadie. You got me addicted. All right, folks. I'm gonna end it now. For reals. I said I was gonna do it 10 minutes ago. It will come faster than they say. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. You're welcome for getting me addicted. Actually, now I'm way in the profit on the gambling just from one tournament. But yeah, I'll get that money out and spend it, and then I'll go, where'd all that money go? That'll pay for the airline tickets to Alaska for sure, and probably some other stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's all the money's already spent. I'm like that. A fool and his money are soon what? All right, bye y'all. Have a good weekend. May God bless your little hearts.